Hari Bol and Hari Krishna to all my brothers and my sisters, and welcome back to Astro Motivation. Today we're going to be talking about the powerful, beautiful new moon on November 19th to the 20th, depending on where you are in the world. And I am so excited to be here to tell you all about it because this new moon is bringing us a massive new rebirth. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to the Astro Motivation. My name is Vinodini Dasi. I am a Vedic astrologer, author, and practitioner of the ancient Vedic arts. So if you are into Vedic astrology, self-development, and ancient knowledge, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss any of the nectar. Alrighty, my beautiful brothers and sisters, let's see what this upcoming powerful new moon has in store for all of us.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri.
And I just want to take this moment to give a beautiful shout out to all my exclusive members here in the exclusive members only. Thank you to these beautiful Patreons. I am able to bring you guys so much free content. These beautiful souls have supported me and I am just eternally grateful to them. We are going to be having a Vedic 101 astrological course in the exclusive content, as well as new moon and full moon rituals, especially for this one, this new moon, and also new extra content as well. So if you would like to get that content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss any of that nectar, and join us today in the description here below. So guys, let's talk about this beautiful new moon on November 19th and 20th. This is going to be a wonderful new moon that is going to definitely help us to ascend to a new level. But first we need to understand, what is a new moon? A new moon is a time of new beginnings. This is the time where we're going to plant seeds of intention for a new upcoming 6 months. New moons are a time of renewal. And of course, it is the darkest nights of the month, and this is where we really go within ourselves. We do that integration work, and we are able to really plant the seed of intention in that dark soil so that we're able to truly bloom from it. So new moons are a wonderful time for renewal, for new beginnings, and for a new life to bloom. Now, this new moon will be happening in the sign of Scorpio for Vedic astrology. And this sign of Scorpio is definitely a very deep, transformative sign. The sign of Scorpio is definitely intense, and it is intense because it deals with our psychology. And if we really get to look deep into our psychology sometimes can get really dark, can get really intense. Sometimes the world is calm, it's peaceful, but the mind is intensely disturbed. And especially now in Kali Yuga, this is definitely something that we all experience. The anxiety, the restlessness, and mental illnesses are definitely something very, very predominant in our lifestyle, because the lifestyle definitely makes our mental energies get very disturbed. Now, with the energies of Scorpio and this new moon, this is a wonderful time to renew our sense of psychology. And this is so important because if we have everything that we want, money and everything, all the material things outside of ourselves, but if internally we are depressed, we are sad, we are anxious, we are doubtful, we are fearful, it will rob us away from the ability to truly feel the joy and happiness that the external circumstances are giving us in our lives. The psychology is so powerful that it will twist and distort reality in a way that could be very dark. And this is the reason why Scorpio is that shadowy sign that deals with your shadow, where we go into the cave of the unknown, and all those creepy critters and all those fearful stories and all those fearful situations creep up on us, and we learn what it means to trust. We learn what it means to trust ourselves, to trust the journey, to trust para atma in our hearts, to trust the intuition within us, and to trust in the divine plan that has come into our lives. And so, of course, my guru says sometimes, like, imagine if we were able to see people's minds. we wouldn't have friends. We'll be like, whoa, okay, your mind is a little crazy. Like, I don't want to be your friend. Like, this is the reason why it is so crucial to cleanse our minds, to do the shadow work, to tackle down those insecurities within ourselves. Because there could be insecurities in our minds that live on forever. And we don't necessarily decide to heal those shadowy aspects of ourselves into very, very, very late or into next lifetime. So this work is so, so important because the moment that we're able to heal our psychology, to trust once again, to change the perception, to forgive ourselves, to integrate that shadow with love and kindness and compassion, this is when we take our power back. And it could be a very vulnerable journey where your status, your intelligence, your looks, your beauty, nothing matters. Nothing can change it. Nothing matters in your ability to feel truly good. And so the psychology of people is so crucial, that our minds are pure, that our minds are cleansed from those dark waters, those shadowy traumas, fears, and insecurities that can hold a person back from their true power for a very long time. And right now, with the energies of astrology that are happening at this time, right now the planets are conspiring to truly push us into our divinity, into our true power. Because 2026 is going to be an incredible, powerful year of so much blessings, a year number one where there's a new beginning in our lives. And therefore, this is the time where we really need to, I don't want to say get over it, but we do need to overcome these lower tendencies, shame, guilt, insecurities, fears, traumas, so that we may have an opportunity to truly transform ourselves. Transformations don't happen externally, transformations happen internally. And when we have this internal transformation, so within, so without, our external world also changes with it. So this new moon is an incredible new moon for really planting the seed for a completely new us, a new beginning, a new transformation, to call in that beautiful part of ourselves that it has been hidden and that is stuck in there and that is dying to come out and give us the life of our dreams. And so, of course, we're going to have to let go of control. We're going to have to learn to trust. We're going to have to learn to go through the fire of transformation. We're going to have to get vulnerable. But this is all so that we may take our power back. And this is why this new moon is going to be such a blessed new moon, especially if we understand how to harness the energies of this moon. Now, let's talk about the nakshatra that this new moon will be happening in. And the nakshatra that is going to be happening in is in the nakshatra of Anuradha, the 17th nakshatra. Anuradha is literally the most beautiful part of Scorpio. And it runs from 3 degrees Scorpio to 16 degrees of Scorpio. It is right in the midst of the sign of Scorpio. And it is a very soft and tender and passive nakshatra. Anuradha means another Radha. And Radha is it is the divine counterpart of Sri Krishna. And she is the one who is the most devoted. It really means the power of worship. Anuradha has this power to worship and to be insanely devoted, just like Radha is with Sri Krishna. Her heart, her love for him is so ultimate. It's so divine. It's so out of this world. It's so unreachable that even Krishna, God himself, has told her that he is completely indebted to her. Because the love that she reaches, he, God, cannot even reach. He can't even experience the heights of her love and devotion that it has for him. And so with this, he feels indebted to her. He feels indebted to her love. And this is a divine, occult, beautiful love story that is the true timeless love story of the divine couple that has been hidden from us. That God is actually in love with his divine goddess, the supreme goddess, Sri Radha, and that Sri Radha can reach higher levels of love than not even God himself can. And so Anuradha naturally has this powerful energy of worship. It is the power to worship, and therefore it is the star of success. It has the beautiful symbol of the lotus. And if we think of the lotus is a beautiful flower, gorgeous flower that can only bloom in the mud. And so this analogy that the world is nasty, the external circumstances could be horrible, could even be traumatic, could be disgusting, because it is this swamp energy. And yet this beautiful, divine, gorgeous flower blooms out of it. And when you see a lotus bloom, she's pristine. It's almost like she wasn't even touched by nothing dirty. Her petals are perfect, soft and gentle, and gorgeous colors, where not even a speck of mud and dust falls on it. And this is the reason why the symbol of the lotus is such a beautiful, beautiful spiritual metaphor. Because we, as living entities in this material world, we are living in the muck, in the mud, especially in Kali Yuga. We are living in a muddy muck world where is surrounded by suffering, surrounded by, detriment at any step. And I don't even have to convince you of this. You can easily turn on the news and you will see that it's like, what is going on with this world? Chaotic, polluted, falling apart, being exploited. Like, we live in a very, very muddy world. And of course, this makes it for everybody in the world to have the relationship and the relation that we all suffer. Even if you have the most best perfect life, where you were born rich, where you were born with everything you need, everybody has traumas. Everybody has some sort of pain that they live with. And this is just the nature of this material world, because we are not of this world. Our bodies are here, but our souls are not from here. And we can feel that we just naturally don't really belong here. We belong in the spiritual world, in the divine world with God. But yet we're here. And so the spiritual metaphor of the lotus is that even though we live in terrible conditions, it is polluted and horrible. There's wars, there's fights, there's famine, there's lack of human rights, exploitation, genocide, like all these horrible things. We, as the spiritual entities, the living entities of this world, can still bloom to be beautiful lotuses when we have the power of worship. And when we learn to truly love from the core of our being. And that is what makes us successful. That is what will bring this great success. And so this nakshatra is so crucial at this time, because I'm pretty sure, and I would love to hear from you guys how you've been doing in the comments. We've been going through it. I mean, this transformation is intense. It is no joke. The moksha trikona of the water is like literally purifying so many things in our lives that we may feel like our life is being so disturbed. We may be breaking up with our partners. We may be divorcing. We may be going through accidents, God forbid. We may be having some really intense situations happening in our lives where we may be feeling like, am I even going to survive this? I feel like I'm in ultimate darkness. This is so hard. And our psychologies could be so triggered at this time where we were like, okay, I thought I had overcome this thing and here it is again. Please let me know if you've been feeling like that in the comments, because I truly have seen it around me personally, and around my friends and everybody. It has been a very powerful, intense time. And so this Anuradha is giving us the ability to bloom like a lotus and transform our lives from these terrible conditions, these bad conditions, and these situations where life may not be fully perfect. So now let's look into the transits to understand a little bit more how this new moon is going to be transforming us. So here we have the chart for this powerful new moon, which will be happening on the night of the 19th going into the 20th. And here we have that the moon in Scorpio, in order to have a new moon, we need to have the sun and the moon coming together. And this new moon will be conjunct Mercury retrograde in the nakshatra of Anuradha. And we're also having Mars in the sign of Scorpio. So this new moon is conjunct Mars and Mercury. Mars is the natural ruler of Scorpio. And here, Mars is really giving us the energy, the drive, and the courage to face these very difficult situations that we may be going through at this time. It's giving us the ability to bounce back quicker from life bringing us down or situations that may be happening in our lives. Mars here is helping us to transform, to brush our shoulders off, and to be able to say like, okay, that happened. I'm moving forward with my life. We're getting forward. We're not going to let this bring us down. We're not going to sob and weep for days on days on days. It's like we're allowing the transformation to happen and I'm moving forward. Mars here is fighting the inner demons and is seeing right in the face of the fear, like, okay, what's up? I'm no longer afraid of you. I'm no longer afraid of the insecurity. I'm no longer afraid of the abandonment. I'm no longer afraid of not feeling good enough. I'm no longer afraid of not feeling worthy enough. I'm no longer afraid of this thing that has been haunting me for so long. And so Mars is igniting that courage, and this is wonderful. While at the same time, with Mercury being conjunct in this new moon, Mercury is retrograding. So Mercury here, which rules our intelligence, our mind, and our wisdom, is saying like, okay, we need to reevaluate these triggers and these insecurities and these fears that we cannot keep living with. And that's why I'm retrograding. And we're going to do the work. And we're going to see and integrate the shadow to realize that there is nothing for us to be afraid of to move towards our future once Mercury starts moving forward. To become more intimate with ourselves. That's what intimacy means. Into me I see. Into me I see everything. The good, the bad, the imperfect, the perfect, all of it. And I highly suggest, guys, that during this time, journal a lot. Because your mind could be having a lot of thoughts coming up. With this Mercury retrograde, we could be having so many things coming up. Our minds can be disturbed. We could be feeling very triggered. Our minds could be like overthinking something, reminiscing something, going over something. And so to help you with the process of this transformation, this psychological transformation, nothing better than journaling. Journal your thoughts, journal those fears, write letters to yourself of self-love, write letters to God, and let the writing help with the mind to go through this transformation a lot easier. Especially since it's conjunct the moon and the sun being the soul, the moon being our emotions and our mind as well. This is an amazing time to renovate and renew our perceptions of all these things that have been giving us so much fear and so much insecurity in our lives. That doesn't let us to truly shine in our best self. And the moon is ready to transform in this. So we are having a wonderful, wonderful opportunity here. Now, at the same time, the powerful and very unique trine of moksha, the moksha trine, is being fully activated with this new moon. I mean, all the water signs are being transformed, are being activated here. And the waters are the ones that hold the ability to transform our inner selves. The waters are the ones that hold our emotions, our memories, our feelings, and how it is that we feel through our lives. And so if we feel like our waters within us have been quite muddy because of the insecurity, the fear, the traumas, the limitations, the shame, the guilt, all of these things that muddy the waters and doesn't let the purity of the water come through. We have all these planets right here fully activating and liberating us from these lower emotions. This is why they're called the moksha trikona. It's the waters are the ones that hold that sense of liberation, because it is an internal transcendental thing. It is, you can't buy liberation. You can like become a professional in liberation. It is all an internal movement of the waters of the transformation within ourselves. And so this is very, very powerful. And it is also something that is not necessarily palpable. It's something that is very internal. And so all of this is happening within us, with Saturn and the energies of Pisces saying like, okay, time to let go, baby. Number 9 year before it ends. Did we do the work? Did we finish? Did we close? Did we end? All the things we need to end, because next year, it's our new life. Do you really want to carry that fear, that insecurity, that trauma for another 30 years? You want to carry it for another decade of holding on to the pain, of holding on to the sadness, of holding on to the depression, of holding on to the shame and the guilt? And Saturn is like, baby, let's go. Let's let this go. It's too heavy of a burden. We can put it down. We don't need to carry it anymore. And that's what Saturn is pushing us to do, while Jupiter in Cancer is saying, and we're going to do this all with self-love. We're going to do this all as an act of nurturing to ourselves. Not as an act of punishment. Not as an act of conditional love. No, as an act of unconditional love for ourselves, for our journey, to forgive, to let go, and to nurture ourselves through this transformation the best way we possibly can. So with love and care, protection, sweetness, gentleness, even getting closer to your loved ones, your family ones, or if there's family pain, Jupiter here is like, I'll help you heal it, baby, but you just have to be willing to let go of that resentment, to let go of that pain that has been holding you back. Jupiter here is like, if we do this unconditional self-love for ourselves and our loved ones, I will expand yourself. And then Scorpio is like, we're getting into that shadow work, baby. We are doing the deep work. We are facing those fears. We're going into the cave of the unknown, and we're no longer going to live a scared life. We are no longer going to live a limited life. We are no longer going to be living small, because we came here to be ourselves, to be truly authentic, genuinely from the heart. And in that, God loves us. We belong. We truly belong. So, and with the fact that also Rahu is going into the 4th house, it's like, don't focus so much on like my successes, the profession, what am I going to achieve? Like, it's like, before we even get there, are you emotionally aligned? Before we get into all the material successes, are we emotionally in congruence with our heart, our spirit, and our mind? Because if not, then even if we become successful, we will not be satisfied. There needs to be that true contentment within. Now, this nakshatra of Anuradha is ruled by Saturn. And that's why it has that energy. It's like very, very, the energy of like, kind of Cinderella. Like, she had to work really hard. She had to be oppressed. But at the end, she turns into this beautiful princess. So it's kind of like the same energy. It's like, yes, life is tough. Life is hard. Life is complicated. Life is unfair. Like, so many things that comes to be dense in ourselves and to repress us and to hurt us. But like, the whole idea of Anuradha is that even though all of those things happen, I will still be this beautiful, pristine, and pure lotus. I will not become jaded. I will not hate the world. I will not hate the other. I will not be filled with anger and revenge and upsetness. But I will just bloom naturally, and all that darkness doesn't even touch me. That is the whole energy of this beautiful Anuradha. And of course, it's going to feel good to let go. It's going to feel good to do all this subconscious work, because we have Venus in the 12th house. Venus is like, it's going to feel amazing to heal. It's going to feel so good to, you know what, isolate for a little bit, journal for a while, do this integration of the shadow, like cleanse the subconscious. You're going to love it. Venus is going to make it really delicious. Now, what can trigger all these changes for a lot of people? It has been relationships. The sudden relationship transformation, the sudden relationship comes into your life or breaks up, or new business partners or situations happen here, but like Uranus is activating the other so we can see ourselves, that mirror of ourselves so we can see ourselves. And during this time, just know Anuradha is also a very friendly nakshatra. It loves to have his friends. I mean, if you know a little bit about the pastimes of Sri Radha Krishna, you know that Radha is always with her Shaktis, which is her girlfriends. And so Anuradha naturally has this very amazing energy of friendship, of cooperation, of devotion, of love, of intuition. So it's a very friendly nakshatra that loves to have friends, especially because the deity of this nakshatra is Mitra. Mitra is the god of friendship. And so with Pluto also in the 11th house, it's like we will have the fastest transformation through friends. So you don't have to do all of this alone. You don't have to do this all alone. Communities, friends, your sangha, they're there to help you in this process as well. Alrighty, guys. That was for the energies of this powerful new moon. And now we're going to be doing the horoscopes for each individual sign to see how this new moon is going to be bringing you new blessings into your life. Please check your Vedic astrological moon sign and ascendant sign. And if you don't know your Vedic chart, then go into the description here below. Check out in the link on my website, you can find a birth chart calculator that can help you find all that information. Alrighty, let's get with our horoscopes. Welcome, Aries, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. Now, definitely check out at the beginning of the horoscope so that you are able to understand how to utilize these horoscopes in the right way. So for you, my beautiful Aries, this new moon will be happening in the very intimate sector of your 8th house. And the 8th house is the house of transformation, death, and rebirth. It is the house of intimacy and sexuality and shared resources. And it is also the house of your secrets and where we repress those parts of ourselves that we don't necessarily like to show into the world, that we don't like for others to see. So, with the energies of this powerful new moon, you are about to go deep into the depths of yourself, deep into the depths of the shadow of yourself. And so you've been doing some deep work, my beautiful Aries, some very, very deep work. And with this, since the 4th Lord is going into the 8th house, you have here the ability to truly, truly have a massive transformation of your psychology, fear, pains, and traumas that were derived from your family, your past, your mother, and anything that your inner child did not get when you were young. If there was neglect, if there was embarrassment, if there was, not being supported enough, if there's anything here where maybe you are very upset with your parents, or you're very angry with your mother, or you stop talking to them, where you're just like, I don't need my family, I don't need to talk to them, I get rid of them. You're in your whole right to feel how you feel, my beautiful Aries. You're in your whole right to be angry and upset. But this is a beautiful opportunity for you to finally release that burden in the heart. Because even though we may think that, oh, I don't even think about it, I forget it, it doesn't bother me, it is actually an ethereal thing that is like a thorn in the heart. And if we are not allowed to forgive our parents for being imperfect, because guess what? We are also imperfect. Forgiving our parents for not doing the best job that they could have done, or forgiving our mothers for being so imperfect and terrible, then we are going to have a really hard time truly finding that emotional security that we definitely need. And that sense of truly belonging. Because if there's this feeling of like, well, I don't even belong with my family, I don't like my family, then we're going to be like that everywhere. And then it's going to also be very hard to have a healthy family when you create your own family. Forgiveness is the most important thing. Forgiving of yourself and forgiving your parents is what truly gives us the freedom, and it liberates us and it uplifts us. So this is a wonderful time to truly heal these very deep past wounds of childhood, and to allow for this to no longer haunt you or define you or hurt you, or that you're running away from it or that you're ignoring it. This is a great time to truly heal from the core of your heart. And of course, when we heal the core of that heart, because the shadow has been integrated, we can truly feel happiness in ourselves. We can truly feel happiness within us, especially if there has been a lot of mental illness, if there has been a lot of depressions and hurts and anxieties. This is a wonderful time to truly renovate yourself fully. Now, this is also a very wonderful time for a new beginning in shared resources. How it is that you share yourself with others, how it is that you share your resources with your loved one. And this also is represented in the depth of intimacy that you can have with somebody else. So if there's any blockages in your sexuality, blockages in the ability for you to let people in, blockages in the ability for you to, truly come together with somebody. Like, a relationship is not just like, oh, you're there and I'm there and we just come together to have sex, but then you go over there and you go over there. I don't want to be responsible for your feelings. I don't want you to tell me anything. And it's like, this doesn't allow for true intimacy to truly happen. There could be some fears there, fears of union, fears of sharing, fears of intimacy, fears of truly coming together with somebody, because that is what helps a relationship develop. Every single cycle of our relationships is going to ask for a deeper level of intimacy, is going to ask for a deeper level of intimacy in all ways with your partner, physical, emotional, financial, and in all ways. And if we are unable to truly do this, if there's too much resistance, fears of the past, traumas from family, all these things, then the relationship ends. And this is the reason why this is the house of either death or rebirth. Either we revive together or we die, and this relationship is done. So very, very powerful energies here that I definitely feel like you may be feeling quite triggered. You may be feeling a lot of feels at this time. Make sure that you write down your stuff, journal a lot. If you would love to have a reading with me, it will be amazing for you to have one with me. This is a great time to do it and to truly get into the depths of that mystery so that we can integrate that shadow. Or going to therapy, going to counseling. You don't have to do this alone in this process, so that you don't end up becoming more jaded and more closed off mentally, but actually getting to the healing of these things. So let's go a little bit deeper into your messages, my beautiful Aries. What else do we have for Aries for this upcoming new moon? For Aries, for this upcoming new moon for Aries. And we have surrender to the wonder and awe. I love this. It's like, what are the things that are holding you back from seeing the wonder and awe in your life? The beauty, the happiness, the joy, the wow, everything is so beautiful, everything's so new, everything is so wonderful. What is that thing that is holding you back from truly being in the state of wonder and awe? This is a great time to heal that. Also, surrendering the attachment to results, so that we're no longer chasing something, but we're doing things from the truth of our duties and the truth of our core of our heart, instead of conditional love. Okay, I'll do this if I get this. I'll do this if I get that. I'll do that if you give me this. This is conditional, and this can sabotage also what it is that we want. So to do things selflessly, truly from the heart. And surrender the drama. So there could be a lot of emotionally charged energy at this time. And that's why I say it would be very good for you to just kind of have some time alone, some space for yourself, and for you to not feed into the drama even more. If there's something that is emotionally charged, look within yourself, see how it is that you're contributing to the drama, and see how it is that you can come into that balance once again. Now, I do want to give you, my beautiful Aries, one love self-care card here. What is the best self-care that Aries can do during this new moon? And your best self-care is meditate. Yes, silence, deep breathing, and deep meditation will be a wonderful thing for you to do so that we can integrate this instead of being caught up in a lot of intensity and drama. Alrighty, my beautiful Aries, those were your messages for this upcoming powerful new moon. I hope that they help. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo this November. Check it out in the description here below. Use the promo code to get a discounted one-on-one session with me. Alrighty, Aries, those were your messages. If you like them, please give me a hype. And thank you so much for being here. Truly, truly appreciate you. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Tauruses. Welcome, Taurus, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And for you, you are having a wonderful energy for a new beginning in relationships, relationship dynamics, in the marriage dynamics, in how you relate with the other, maybe even having a new relationship coming into your life, maybe renovating your energy and allowing for a new sense of relationship to come into your life. But here, if there's been anything that has been blocking your ability to have a deeper relationship, a deeper intimacy, if there's been fears of commitment, if there's been fears of, am I with the right person? Can I really be safe with this person? Can I really let my guard down with this person? If there's been a lot of questioning about is this it or is this not? This is the new moon that is going to help you renovate. And especially if there has been pains in the heart in the past, around relationships. If there was a lot of heartbreaks, if there was a lot of disappointments, if there was a lot of disillusions, if there was a lot of manipulation, narcissist relationships, where maybe your self-esteem got really, really torn down, then this is a new renovating energy for you. This new moon wants to help you renovate your energies, renovate your vibe. And when you renovate the ability for you to have healthier and more secure relationships, this is an amazing gift. So you have an opportunity here to truly heal and to truly let go of those relationships that are not favorable, and to become extremely honest with yourself with what it is that you want in relationships, that you are not just settling for I guess this is gonna do. No. That you really are getting the high value relationship that you deserve, because my beautiful Taurus, you are the embodiment of self-esteem. And when you have high self-esteem, everything in your life becomes high value, and especially your relationships. And so how can you be in a high self-esteem being in a relationship that you're settling? It just cannot happen. And so this is an amazing time for you to be brave enough to take your power and say, you know what? I deserve a high value relationship. And for those of you who are already in a relationship, in a marriage, this is an incredible time to renovate your vibe with them. This is an incredible time for you to transform your psychology around them, especially if you've had certain beliefs around your partner, oh, my partner's like this, my partner's like that, he never likes that, she never likes this. And we may be kind of stuck in this sort of mentality with our partners. The new moon is saying see them in a new light. See your relationship in a new light. See them with a more loving energy. And doing this is going to become something very wonderful, because you're going to be able to deepen your connection with your partner, truly let your guard down, and renovate the passion and the depth of your relationship. So something really, really wonderful. Maybe some of you guys are going to have some deep conversations with your partner at this time and really reveal your innermost selves to each other so that your bond can deepen to a new level. And if you're single, this is a great time for you to heal all of it and ask for that new partner to come into your life and to set that intention for what you truly deserve. Let's see, what else do we have here for my beautiful Tauruses for this new moon in Scorpio. For Taurus, what do we have for this new moon? For Taurus, and we have true love. Oh, I love this. You're planting the seed for a romance of a lifetime. So open up your heart, baby, because it's like true love wants to come into your life. You are also boosting your self-confidence, and with this, true love is going to come in. So singles, your true love is coming. People who are already in a relationship, let this person become your true love. See them with those eyes and let the relationship transform. We also have a relationship from a past life, karmic relationships. Maybe some of you guys have gone through a lot of karmic relationships, understandings around karmic relationships. Maybe you had to deal with a lot of heartbreaks, disappointments, disillusions, losses that these karmic relationships bring. And now you're ready to go into a relationship where you are ready to receive and you are ready to really bloom into a better version of yourself. You're currently in a relationship that, yes, you guys knew each other in a past life and there is some unfinished business. So there's a deep, deep knowing of you guys' souls with each other. Be patient with each other. And last but not least, we have the energy of deception. So the masks are going to go down. No more pretending to be something that you're not. No more your partner, trying to put up a mask for you. Like letting these personas and how we project ourselves into our partner down. No more of this deceptions in relationships. No more of turning the cheek. No more of putting our head down. No more of this, either decepting ourselves into a relationship that is not the best for us, or accepting the breadcrumbs anymore. So there's this feeling of like, no more masks. We're taking the masks down and we're getting really raw and real with each other. And of course, I'm not going to let you just leave without this card. Let's try to understand a little bit more about this deception card for Taurus during this new moon in Scorpio. And especially if there has been deception, then this new moon is exposing everything. This moon is exposing all the darkness of the relationship so that you can see it for what it truly is. And for those of you who may be in a relationship that is good, but it's like we are ready to become more authentic in the relationship, where you don't have to pretend to be something that you're not or try to fit into a mold that your partner wants you to be. It's like you're letting all of that go. And so with that, your dream love life is coming to you very soon. So clearly decide what it is that you want so that it comes to you now. So be specific, know what it is that you want, and that you're no longer going to live in an illusion or deception or a facade of what it might be. And you're ready to really step into the most authentic, loving relationship of your life, that true love that you definitely deserve. Now let's look into the self-care. What is the best self-care for my beautiful Tauruses during this new moon for Taurus? Commuting with animals. Be close to your animals. Be close to your pets. Go to a petting zoo. Go to and be with animals. You're a very naturey person. So being close to animals really heals you, boosts your oxytocin, and it's going to be really nice for you. So just know that your animal friends are there for you during this wonderful time. Alrighty, my beautiful Tauruses, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And if you like them, make sure to give me a hype. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a one-on-one message with me, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to get a discounted one-on-one session with me. Alrighty, Taurus, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Geminis. Welcome, Gemini, to your horoscope for this new moon in Scorpio. And for you, we have good news. Good news of a new way of living life, new lifestyle, new health regimens, and new jobs for some of you guys. You guys may be getting a new job, a new position, a new service that you're going to be able to start doing. And so if you've been wanting to get like a sort of renewal energy in your life, especially when it comes to work, if you've been feeling kind of oppressed or that your career is not going anywhere, or like, I want something more out of life, like what is really what I'm here supposed to do, like what is my purpose in life, then this new moon is bringing you a renewal of your daily life, where most probably you're going to get a new way of living, a new way of health, a new way of lifestyle. And with all of this, of course, you can be getting a new position and a new career move that comes into your life. So if you've been wanting to have a new opportunity where maybe you have a higher position, or you go up the corporate ladder, or you decide to finally launch that project, or you decide to, go out there and get a new job, like all of these things are so probable for you at this time, my beautiful, beautiful my beautiful Gemini. And especially since the second Lord is going into the sixth house, there's a great opportunity that this new way of living and this new way of working could definitely bring you more abundance and prosperity in your life. And of course, it's also going to boost your confidence. Maybe some of you guys have been working out a lot, changing your diet, and you're seeing differences in your body, and therefore you're feeling a lot more confident. And this confidence will naturally attract more money and abundance. Others of you who may be looking for a new job, a new position, boom, there's a new beginning happening here. There's a new beginning for more prosperity and abundance to come into your life, as long as you feel like, you're confident in yourself to do all these things. So new moon, the one thing that we have to watch out here is that you don't get too anxious about it, that you're not like questioning it too much or getting anxious or getting fearful, like, am I going to get it? Am I not going to get it? Is it going to happen for me? Make sure that you're staying in the positive mindset. Make sure that you stay thinking of like the positive things that are going to come into your life. Have faith that what is yours and nobody can take it away from you. Have faith that you are meant for greatness and success, and all of those things are going to come eventually. So don't rush, don't push, don't fear, don't doubt, don't worry, because here we are promising, life is promising you a new beginning in your work area and in your health and in your daily routines. And that is going to be fantastic for you. So go with it. It's a wonderful time to set new intentions in routines, new intentions for health, new intentions for getting the job of your dreams, new intentions to really get into alignment with the services that you want to give to the world. And setting those intentions are really going to help you to transform and become a better version of yourself. Let's look a little bit deeper into your messages here for my beautiful Geminis. What else do we have for Gemini when it comes to work? When it comes to this new moon in Scorpio, for Gemini, new moon in Scorpio, Gemini, new moon in Scorpio. So we have pay yourself first. So this is a time for you to really take into consideration you first and foremost. So the money that you're getting paid, the money that comes to you, make sure that you're saving up, putting like a percentage into a savings account as an act of paying yourself first. This is also a time for you to, pay yourself your dues. Like, you do deserve to live your dreams. You do deserve to have a beautiful body. You do deserve to have beautiful health. You do deserve to eat nice, organic, delicious foods that are going to be nutritious for you. You do deserve a healthy lifestyle where you just, you are that amazing Chad or Chaded that like just gets everything done and is able to accomplish many things. Is successful in not just one side of life, but you're successful in holistic life because you take yourself into that self-love, into that self-account. And so pay yourself first, put yourself first. This is a time of you developing a new sense of identity and a new sense of self-love, and to renovate your persona and your reputation. So put the focus on you. And as long as you put the focus on you, instead of looking at what everybody else has, instead of you competing or comparing yourself to others, then you're going to feel a lot more secure in your own skin. We also have a raise and a promotion, baby. Get ready. I'm telling you, money's coming. New ventures of money, new possibilities for new positions, new promotions coming, new jobs coming. So congratulations, my beautiful Gemini. This is definitely going to transform your life. And last but not least, God is your source. Understand that when you're with God and how you walk with God, this is how many things come into life for you. It is not just all done by yourself. And when you get these great promotions and money and riches and all these beautiful blessings coming into your life, make sure that you give credit where credit is due to the Divine Father that loves you so much, that has been giving and sending you so much blessings. Okay? You are not the doer, you are not the controller, you are just the receiver of mercy. And so open up your heart and be grateful for all that beautiful love that God has for you to become the best version of yourself. Very, very nice. Now, let's go a little bit deeper here into your messages. What else do we have for Gemini for this upcoming new moon? What is the best self-care for Gemini for this new moon? And we have make an altar. Oh, I love this for you. Make an altar, my beautiful Gemini, so that you can go and talk to God and pray. And when I mean God, like I just mean whatever you feel most connected to in the qualification of spirituality that you're in. So if it's your ancestors, if it's your angels, if it's Jesus, if it's Buddha, if it's Krishna, like everybody's going to have their own unique way of connecting. The idea here is that you start creating a more personal relationship with the divine. Don't be separated. Don't be like, oh yeah, God doesn't even know I exist. He's some blob up there in the universe that, I don't even know if he knows me. No, like have a very intimate relationship with the divine. And so here, creating an altar and communing with your altar is going to be very, very, very good for you. Alrighty, my beautiful Geminis, those were your messages for this upcoming new moon. I hope that they help. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you book a one-on-one consultation with me using the promo code for a discounted one-on-one session. And if you like these messages, my beautiful Gemini, make sure to give me a hype. And thank you so much for being here, my beautiful Gemini. Truly, truly love you and appreciate you so much. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Cancers. Welcome, Cancer, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And for you, this is going to be important because the moon is your natural ruler. And so here we have a new beginning in everything that deals with children, romance, fun, hobbies, pleasures, and self-expression. This is an important house because this is a house, believe it or not, that truly defines a lot of our personality and quality. It is the house of intelligence, and it takes a lot of intelligence to be creative. It takes a lot of intelligence to create life, and it takes a lot of intelligence to make somebody fall in love with you every single day. So romance and children and creativity and self-expression is the name of the game here, and you are having a new beginning in all these things. Some of you guys may find out that you are about to have a new baby, or this is the moment where you're going to renovate your relationship with your children. This is also an amazing time to transform your relationship with your children. Also, it's a wonderful time for you to start a new creative venture, for you to start a new project that is creative, that utilizes your intelligence and your mind and your creativity. This is a wonderful time for a new beginning in romance. Romance, baby, so that you can really feel your heart get very, very happy. A great time to begin a new hobby, a sports that you always wanted to do. This is the time for you to renovate your ability to have fun, my beautiful Cancer, especially if you've been feeling like life has been getting too serious. I kind of lost like the spark in my relationship. I don't feel that deep connection with my children. They just annoy me. Like, this is an amazing time to renovate all of this. And this is so important because your self-expression is what makes you uniquely who you are, my beautiful Cancer. And with Jupiter in this sign and the first lord going into the fifth house, this is all of this is what is going to help develop that persona within you. What do you like? What are your passions? What do you like to do? How do you express yourself? How do you use your creativity? What do you take risks on? This is all this energy. And so you can set a new intention here for a new romance to come into your life if you're single, to renovate your romantic life if you've been feeling like it's been withered away, to start a new project, to start a new venture, to start a new passion, to start a new creative expression and outlet, and to maybe even have a child or become a parent with this new energy. So very, very beautiful energies here. And to also change your perception about parenthood and how you relate with your children in a more positive way. And all of this is going to help you transform yourself into a better version of who you are. So let's go deeper into your messages here. What else do we have here for my beautiful Cancers when it comes to this new moon in Cancer? What do we have for Cancer when it comes to this new moon in Scorpio? For Cancer, new moon in Scorpio. Steady progress. So just know that your passions, your creative projects, how you relate with your children, it's all, and even becoming romantic, it's all a steady progress. That's why it needs to be fun, because we're going to do this for some time. So get into your fun energies, get into your passions, and don't rush the situation. Don't push the situation, and just enjoy the ride. Enjoy the progress. Even if you took one little step forward, even if, for example, you want to start learning how to paint or dance, it's a steady progress. Not everybody's a virtuosi, and that's okay. So that you cannot give up on yourself in your self-expression. Don't become embarrassed. Don't become shy. Just know that, okay, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. It's going to get better with time. I'm progressing. I'm going to be working on this project. It's going to take its time, and just enjoy the ride. We also have a cleanse and detoxified. So a good time to do a cleanse of your body, cleanse of cleanse of your body, and almost like cleansing your relationship with your children, cleansing your connection with your partner, organizing yourself for more creative energies. This is a good time to cleanse and detoxify, especially for my Cancers that maybe have been partying a lot. This is a good time to do some cleansing. And we also have play. You see, be playful. Have some fun. Be playful. Enjoy your life. Let the inner child out. Release the inhibitions, and let yourself just get a little bit playful, baby. Dance to the music, sing to the song. Let this playfulness come through, and let your heart just lead the way. And that's going to be something really, really good for you. All right, what do we have here for my beautiful Cancers for this new moon in Scorpio? For Cancer, the best self-care for you is clear your energy field. Yes, that's why the cleansing, the clear, we want to cleanse your sense, the heaviness, the feeling anxious or feeling timid or feeling inhibited or feeling like you can't shine your light. Cleanse that energy. Cleanse yourself. Do lots of cleansing rituals. Do a detox as well. Cleansing detox. Cleansing will help you to kind of purify all of that and to allow for your most authentic self to truly come through. Alrighty, my beautiful Cancers, those were your messages for this upcoming new moon. I hope that they help. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to get a discounted one-on-one session with me. Alrighty, Cancer, those were your messages. I hope that you like them. And if you did, make sure to give me a hype. And thank you so much for being here. Truly, truly appreciate you so, so much. And now we're going to be doing our beautifuls. Leo. Welcome, Leo, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And for you, this new moon is happening in the sector of your home. And so this is a wonderful energy. The moon is in its own beautiful homey sector of bringing self-assurance and self-contentment and happiness. And of course, we have here the 12th Lord going into the 4th house. So there's also this moment right now where if you allow yourself to go through a purge of your subconscious, to let go of things that no longer serve you, you're going to start feeling so much more happier, so much more complete, so much more content. This is a great time to renovate your energies with your family, to have a new renovation in your home. So clean your house, get rid of things that you no longer need, clean the space, clean what no longer serves you, and kind of bring your loved ones into your home and really make a nice, cozy environment. Actually, this actually will be an amazing time for you to put up Christmas decorations. For anybody who celebrates Christmas, this will be so nice to decorate your home, to make it really cozy, to make it really homey, and to invite that warmth of the heart within your family and your relationships. This is going to make you feel content. This is going to make you feel safe. This is going to make you feel like, even though you're going through a little bit of a transformative time and powerful transformations, it's like your home is where you belong, and you can really find this connection here. Now, for my Leos who may not feel like this, it's like, no, I don't feel like I belong at the house. I don't feel like I belong in the home. Like, I don't like my family. I don't get along with my mother. Like, this is actually a great time for you to renovate those energies and to write a new story around them. To finally forgive your parents, to finally forgive your mother, to finally forgive the past and the childhood wounds that could have happened in the past, and to allow for these things to stay in the past so that you can feel more emotionally content in the present. A great time to do lots of inner child meditations, lots of inner child healing, lots of journaling about your past, about your family, about your mother. Lots of I highly suggest that you do some sort of letter where you write to your inner child, okay? And do this during this new moon so that we are able to transmute those energies and those subconscious resentments and frustrations that we could have adopted from the past. And great time for feng shui, new home, new car, new convenience, buying land, renovating the house, transforming the home, making some nice meals that are very nurturing. And I highly suggest that during this new moon, nurture yourself, baby. If you don't feel like doing anything and just cuddle up and watch, movies and binge watch, okay. If you just feel like, having some soup, do it. If you feel like making some cookies, do it. Just do what it is that your nurturing needs, and make that home and that space of your sacred temple of safety to be something really, really nice for you. Let's go a little bit deeper into your messages here. What do we have for Leo during this new moon in Scorpio for my beautiful Leos? So first, this one flew out. Surrender your fear of intimacy. So that is what's being tested right now here. Your Saturn is like, okay, we got to let this go. We got to let go of the control. We got to let go of the fears. We got to let go of not letting people in. We got to let go of being vulnerable. We got to let go of not allowing ourselves to be vulnerable. We don't have to be perfect. We don't have to show up like we got everything together, like everything is great. It's allow the intimacy to come through. There could be sexual relationship that wants to come through. There could be a deeper intimacy that wants to come through. There could be a partner that wants to come into your life. There could be, more love that wants to come into your life. So what are you blocking? What are you trying to protect yourself from? And this is a time to truly let that intimacy in. And remember, into me I see, that is intimacy, that you can see within yourself. What is the fears? What is the shadows? And that you still love yourself no matter what. We also have the fear of change. Surrender your fear of change. So life right now is really trying to take you into some massive changes. But you may be feeling like, no, I have to hold on to what I know. And I have to hold on to this past because it's all I know. And I don't know what it's going on in the unknown. But life is really telling you, surrender this fear of changing your dynamics with family, of changing your dynamics with your mother, of, allowing yourself to be vulnerable. This is a great time to allow that and to not resist and to not be in control. Surrender. And if you do feel lots of fear of change, just say to yourself, I have faith that all is well. And last but not least, surrender to inner peace. So that's what I was mentioning about what do you need to do in your home so that you can have that inner peace. Make it nice and cozy, bake some cookies, organize the place, get rid of the things you no longer need, clean it, put up your decorations for the holidays, and just get into that inner peaceful energy. Don't push yourself, don't force things, don't demand so much of you. Be your own best mother at this time and give yourself that loving, nurturing energy. What else do we have here for my beautiful Leos for this powerful new moon? What do we have for Leo for this powerful new moon for Leo? And we have chanting. This is your best self-care at this time, my beautiful Leo. Chanting, doing mantras, transcendental meditations, singing. All the chanting that you can do is going to be so, so good for you. And of course, I always suggest that you do the Maha Mantra in silence, and well, not you mentioned you do the mantra, but just not have noise around. Really get deep into the transcendental sound, and this can bring a lot of inner happiness and inner peace as well. Alrighty, my beautiful Leos, those were your messages for this new moon. I hope that they help. If you like them, make sure to give me a hype. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you book a one-on-one consultation with me. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a discounted one-on-one session. Alrighty, Leo, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. And if you did, make sure to give me a hype. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Virgos. Welcome, Virgo, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And for you, this new moon is happening in the sector of your mind, of your perception, of your communication. And this is important because you are a very, very intellectual sign, my beautiful Virgo. You are very intellectual, very smart, very scholarly, very great mind. Now, if your mind is not wired in the correct way, then we can suffer from perfectionism. We can suffer from the fact that we demand so much of ourselves that we're not perfect enough, or we can have some really dark perceptions, cynical perceptions, where we criticize and we judge ourselves and others. And so if there's been any sort of mental illness or mental debilitations in your life, where maybe there's too many dark thoughts, too many negative thoughts, too many sad thoughts, and the communication also projects the cynicism, then this is an amazing time for renovating your mind, your perception, and your mindset. And with you, if we have a more positive and a renovated perception, then you can really see a new transformation in your life. You can really see into a whole new, more open vision and open beliefs that can come. So this is an invitation to make your mindset stronger, more loving, more accepting, more compassionate towards yourself and others, and that your perception is more joyful, that you look at the glass half full instead of half empty, and that we release any self-criticism and criticisms of others. This is also a great new beginning in anything that deals with startups. Maybe you want to learn something new, so you're beginning like a course of study, or you're going to go back to school, or this is a great time to also transform your mind through a lot of journaling. Absolutely. You will benefit so much from so much journaling about your dreams and aspirations and everything that you desire, especially because we have the 11th Lord going into the 3rd. So here it's a wonderful time for you to kind of align your mind with the right mindset to make your dreams come true. What do you need to perceive yourself or look at the world as, so that we can reach your dreams and aspirations, so that we can have better relationships with friends and associations and groups? How do you communicate? How do you express yourself? This is an amazing time to transform all of these things. And as you transform that mindset and the communication, then your whole world is also going to transform in many, many ways. Make sure that during this new moon, you're not cursing, you're not judging, you're not criticizing, you're not complaining. Make sure that you're utilizing your communication for a lot of blessings and prosperity and calling in those beautiful things in your life. Okay? Now, with the new moon also being here, an amazing time to begin that project, that social media, that channel, that YouTube, an amazing time to begin that course, an amazing time to begin learning a new skill, an amazing time to begin a journaling habit, or to launch that new startup, or to launch that idea, that entrepreneurship, to getting ready for that entrepreneurship and to get your mind in the game in the right ways to move towards those things. A great time to also renovate your relationships with your siblings, especially if there's been a lot of negativity or disbalances between you and your siblings. This is a wonderful time to renovate that relationships and to bring back that brotherhood and sisterhood in healthy ways. So let's look a little bit deeper into your messages. All of this deals with like dreams and aspirations. So let's get your mind in the game to make your dreams come true. What else do we have here for my beautiful Virgos? And if there's like something in your mind that's like, oh, but you're never going to make that dream come true, that's the mindset transformation that I'm talking about. What else do we have here for my beautiful Virgos when it comes to this new moon in Scorpio? And we have, there is nothing to worry about. You see, where is your mind at? Are you worrying about things that you're not getting, that you need? Like, there's nothing to worry about. Don't use your energy, your mental energy, for anxiety or imagining horrible, tragic scenarios. Make sure that you are the one in control of your thoughts and that you are utilizing them in the correct ways. But there is nothing to worry about. You're super protected. Make sure you're calling in your angels. You're super safe, and so that they can infuse you with lots of mental protection. We also have here Cupid. So some of you guys may be, a little bit anxious about relationships, a little bit anxious about your romance, a little bit anxious about, that you're no longer seeing like this romantic side of life or this beautiful side of life. And so this is an invitation to transform these visions, that we're not going into a dark mental well of sadness, or the world is horrible, nothing is good, nothing good comes to me. Like, we need to make sure that we're stepping away from these things. And life is really telling you, like, start with the little things and make them beautiful. Romanticize your life. Start seeing like, oh, today's a beautiful day, look, the sun is shining, and that you romanticize the little things of life. And in seeing this happy, this love, you falling in love with all these little things of your world, is what is going to bring more joy, more happiness. So I feel like your mindset needs a little bit more of this romantic mentality, and that there's not so much cynicism. And we also have steady progress. Just know that everything takes its time. If you want to start this YouTube, if you want to start this channel, this social media, if you want to start this new venture, this new skill, this new course, this new entrepreneurship, it's all going to take its time. So steady progress, keep moving forward. Every single day, you're going to move a little bit more towards your dreams, and we're going to get there eventually, okay? Especially that happens a lot when we finally decide to start like a channel or a social media, and it takes a lot of courage to finally do it. And then when we do it, it's like, oh, nobody saw my video, nobody cares about my video, there's no views, there's no nothing. It's like, we have to not let that ruin our journey. It's a steady progress. Whenever you want to start something, give it 5 years to actually give the fruits that you want to see. Okay? Don't follow the viral. Don't chase the virality. What else do we have here for my beautiful Virgos when it comes to their self-care for this new moon? And the self-care is chanting. Chanting is going to help you so much. Affirmations, chanting, affirming good things in your life, using transcendental meditation, but more than anything, chanting mantras that can really help you to organize your mind, cleanse your mind. That is what mantra means. Ma means mind, tra means deliverance. Mantras deliver your mind from anxiety, restlessness, doubt, fear. That is why chanting is the most ancient way of spiritual practice. And it is one of the best ones, because our minds are the ones that usually get in the way of our progress. And so the mantra chanting will deliver the mind and will cleanse the mind and will allow it to get into right alignment. Alrighty, my beautiful Virgos, those were your messages. I hope that they help. If you like these messages, make sure to give me a hype. And of course, remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a 101 discounted session with me. Alrighty, Virgo, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. Love you guys so, so much. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Libras. Welcome, Libra, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And for you, this new moon will be happening in the sector of your money. Wow, this is very, 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 very auspicious, my beautiful Libra. especially if you feel like you have not been getting the money that you wanted. There's been a lot of struggle with money. There's been a lot of harsh, traumatic lessons around money. There's been a lot of power struggles around money. I want money. No, I don't want money. What do we need to have money? Like, oh my God, I hate that we need to go and make money. Like, whatever this is a great time to renovate all these misconceptions with it and to help you to have a better mindset around finances, also around your family values. And all of this will naturally help you to become more secure in yourself, especially if you feel like you are a little bit insecure in creating the abundance and the prosperity that you really wish to have, where you're like, oh, I'm just never going to be rich. I'm just never going to be able to get the money that I want. Like, money's just not for me. Like, any self-limiting beliefs around finances and abundance, this is a time where we can totally transform this and renovate ourselves. Okay, especially if there's been trauma, major losses of finances, or issues with finances, or anything like this, is a great time to rewrite the story and to open yourself up to becoming a money magnet and to create more prosperity and stability and security in your life. It also deals with insecurities. So usually if we are having problems with money, it can derive from the fact that there's some insecurity within us that blocks our ability to truly see our value and to truly see our self-worth, and therefore the money reflects that. So this is also a great time to heal and to write and to journal about these massive insecurities. If there's an insecurity that you're never going to make the money that you want, or that the money will be stolen, or that money just doesn't like me, or whatever it is, to dig deep into the psychological blocks around abundance and prosperity for yourself. And a new beginning can start here, especially if you feel like you're not getting the abundance that you want. This is a new time, a new beginning that you can definitely have at this time. And with that, another thing that you can definitely do during this new moon is realigning yourself with your true values. And see and ask yourself, am I really living by my values? Or have I abandoned my values because of other people's pressure, other people's opinions? Or, like, where are you with your values? And when we live by our values, that is when we really attract confidence and abundance in ourselves. So we also have here the 10th Lord going into the second house. This is quite important because you're about to have massive opportunities in career. And if you don't feel confident enough to take these opportunities, then they're going to slip away. For those of you who feel confident enough, this is a great time for new beginnings in finances and in money. And that is going to take your career and your purpose in life to a whole new level. So this is fantastic time, my beautiful Libra, for great ascension in your financial life, in your work life, in your professional life. So this is not the time to have low self-esteem, or to not feel good enough, or to not feel worthy enough. We need to overcome all of these things so that we can really get to a new level in all aspects of your purpose in life. Okay, let's look a little bit deeper into your messages. What else do we have here for my beautiful Libras when it comes to finances, money, and abundance? Finances, money, and abundance for the new moon in Scorpio for my beautiful Libras. And we have no more complaining. This is where we begin. This could be the psychological block that keeps blocking your money, that keeps blocking your ability to get into alignment with your values, and that keeps blocking your ability to create more security and more self-esteem in your life. Because when we complain, we are calling ourselves a victim of the world, a victim of the circumstances, a victim of everything. And this is how we give our power away. You're not a victim. Anything and everything that is happening to you at this moment, it is by your own hand. And the moment that you become fully accountable for this and say, yes, even if I don't understand, but I'm paying karmas, maybe not from this life, but from a past life, and to become very very accountable of the fact that everything that happens in your life is not that, oops, people were unfair to me or something happened to me. No, it is by your hand. And when you really start taking accountability in that way, you're no longer going to be a victim, and your confidence is going to start boosting, and your abundance is also going to start boosting as well. We also have the energies of pay yourself first. Stop putting other people before you. You don't need to be liked by them. The time has come for you to stop comparing with others. This is the moment for you to put your eyes on yourself and yourself alone. And it is you with you, and that's it. Nobody's gonna come here and be kind enough, like, oh, Libra has been so sacrificial, like he's been so nice, like I'm gonna give them and do something nice for them. No. You have to claim it. You have to give this to yourself. It is your responsibility, and it is no one's responsibility except your own, Libra. And as long as you put yourself first, you're gonna see that your confidence and people will respect you and people will like you more. And last but not least, look, a raise and a promotion, baby. Money's coming. Money's coming. You're going to get that abundance. You're going to get that prosperity. You're going to get that money. A new raise, a new promotion is coming. So this is opening you up to more prosperity and abundance, Libra. Open yourself up to it. Be grateful for it. Be smart with your money. Manage your finances correctly, because more abundance is coming here for you. Wow, that's so exciting. Now let's go a little bit deeper into your messages, Libra. What else do we have for Libra as their self-care for this new moon in Scorpio? And we have clean your house. Clean your house, organize your space, organize your house, get rid of things that you no longer need. Take care of yourself, clean yourself. You know, this is going to open for Lakshmi to come into your life, okay? Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune, doesn't go into a dirty home, doesn't go into a messy home, doesn't go into a home of darkness where there's no light coming through. She can only reside in a clean, pristine space. So make sure that you are cleaning your space and that you have it really, really nice. And that also means with your own clothes. Alrighty, my beautiful Libra, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. And if you like these messages, make sure to give it a hype. And also remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me where we can go deeper into your chart. Alrighty, Libra, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. Truly, truly appreciate you so much. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Scorpios. Welcome, Scorpio, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And this new moon is happening in your own sector, baby. Wow, Scorpio, you are truly having the most beautiful, beautiful transformation here. I mean, I know that you're always in this transformative space, in this transformation, but man, this one is conspiring to truly get you to a whole new level, my beautiful Scorpio. And with the trine of water here, it's like it's really touching into your dharma, getting to the alignment of who and what you really came here to do, and to step fully into your destiny. And so here the new moon is giving you a chance for renovating your sense of identity with yourself. This is an opportunity and an invitation for you to become more authentic and to no longer live in the shadows, no longer live in the limitations of yourself, no longer live in the small, and living in this life that is small, and living in this life that is insecure, and living in this life that is limited, and living in this life of self-sabotage or self-hatred or self-loathing. Here, this new moon is definitely allowing for you to become that beautiful, beautiful sage that you came here to be, my beautiful Scorpio. So this new moon is giving you a chance for renovating your whole identity. Even your own brand. You may be having like a glow up, massive glow up of your brand, massive glow up of yourself, massive glow up of who you are, massive glow up. This is the time to come out. And you've been in this very 12th house energy for quite some time, for like a month and a half already, doing a lot of inner work, getting rid of a lot of things. And you could have felt like things were not moving forward. Things are not like advancing. But now with this new moon, it's like, boom. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. It's the new time for you, baby. So Lots and lots of journaling for you, my beautiful Scorpio, because this is going to accelerate that transformation. This is an amazing time for you to showcase yourself with confidence, with security, and with authenticity. And you're going to prove to yourself that, man, when I allow myself to shine and when I allow myself to just truly be my most authentic self, I am extremely loved. And it's almost like the world has been waiting for you. The world is like, where have you been, Scorpio? Where have you been all my life? And now you are ready to share your most beautiful self with the world. Especially because we have the ninth lord going into the first. This is like you're embodying your principles, your values. You're embodying that dharma that you came to do. You're embodying a very, very highest version of yourself with this new moon. And if you feel like you haven't gotten to this place yet, use this new moon to do that inner work, to do that shadowing, to do the journaling, so that we may, shed away all these layers of complacency, fakeness, inauthenticity, like to peel them all away so that we can really let your most beautiful light shine. I mean, this is the glow up moon for you, baby. And if there's parts of yourself that you just feel like, I'm just so tired of always having that attitude, always being in that same energy, always falling back into that habit, falling back into that mental pattern, this is the incredible time for you to just truly transform it and let it go and no longer live in this situation. This is a glow up new moon for you, and it's going to be from within out. This is when you finally are shedding away that skin and the snake is looking vibrant and beautiful, when the phoenix finally rises from the ashes and you're no longer that old self. That old self that is insecure, that is limited, that is inhibited, that is shy, that is scared. Now you're in a whole new light, and this is so beautiful for you, my beautiful Scorpio. I'm very, very excited for you. Let's look a little bit deeper into your messages here. What else do we have for Scorpio when it comes to this new moon in Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio when it comes to this new moon in Scorpio? Ooh. Okay, the three ones came out. First and foremost, life purpose. Exactly. This is a massive, massive alignment with your life purpose. What you came here to do. It's like you are ready, Scorpio. You are ready to be that person. You are ready. You've been working a lot in yourself. You've been doing a lot of inner work for many years. And like now, this is it. It's like you are ready to step into your true life purpose fully and what you came here to be. This is so exciting. I'm so excited for you. We also have the energy of fresh air. So go out, don't stay inside. You've already done a lot of inner work. So now this is the time. Go outside, get your fresh air, go in front of the sun, feel the sunlight in your face, breathe that fresh air, and like come out. And it's also, this new moon is going to give you like a breath of fresh new air, like a breath of life, like, oh, like my life is totally transforming, like I'm stepping into something better, I'm stepping into something higher. I love this. I love this. I love this. Go outside, feel the grass in your feet, be with the plants, be with the trees, be with the flowers. Nature's cradle is possible for you right now. Open your curtains and windows and let the fresh air in, baby, okay? Because new life is coming in. And of course, child. So some of my Scorpios are really going to make their inner child's dreams come true at this time, really transforming into like what your inner child has always dreamed for you to be. Others of you are literally going to be ready to receive life, to receive a child, to receive a baby into your lives. You're stepping into wanting to become mothers, wanting to create life, wanting to bring a blessing. And so children are going to be very important. And also, some of you guys may have a life purpose to have children, a life purpose to work with children, a life purpose to be parents. And I just love how there's also a child here as well. So very, very, very beautiful energies, my beautiful Scorpio. That's so exciting. Now let's see what else do we have for my beautiful Scorpios when it comes to this new moon in Scorpio. For Scorpio, when it comes to this new moon in Scorpio, and abundance planning. Ooh, I mean, this new you and this new life purpose and this new self, you better start writing some abundance planning. How do you want your abundance to be? What do you want to create? What do you see yourself, an abundance in all ways, not just financially, but it's like your prosperous life. Do some abundance planning here for you during this new moon and start opening yourself up to these incredible blessings for massive prosperity and abundance in your life. Wow, this is so exciting. Yes, abundance planning. Alrighty, my beautiful Scorpios, those were your messages for this upcoming new moon. If you like them, make sure to give me a hype. And of course, remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a personal message, then I highly suggest that you book a one-on-one consultation with me with the promo code in the description here below for a discounted one-on-one session. Alrighty, Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate you so much. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Saggies. Welcome, Saggy, to your horoscope for this new moon in Scorpio. And for you, this is going to be a deep, deep and spiritual new moon, baby. You're going through a massive transformation, massive purge. Maybe some of my Scorpios have been releasing things that you no longer need. Maybe there's been some sudden event in your life that's like, whoa, I got to change things. I got to transform things. I got to take a new life, a new course. Some of you guys are going into a very deep dark night of the soul or a very deep spiritual path at this time, which is so, so, so exciting, my beautiful Saggy. And I know that sometimes it could be a little scary because it's like, okay, what's happening? I feel like I'm out of control. I feel like I have no control over my life right now. I feel like it's just like all over the place. It's okay, baby. It's okay. You look fabulous. You look fabulous in your whole transformation at this time. That messy hair, that messy look looks amazing on you, okay? Because this is a time of massive purification, massive transformation, and you're just purging away what you no longer need. And this full moon is the testament of this. I close this chapter. I close this cycle. I close this old energy away and I cleanse my whole being away from it. It is no longer my path. It is no longer my thing. It is no longer something that I need to carry. And so allow yourself to fully go through this purge. Don't hold back to the past. Don't hold back to what you know. Don't hold back to what felt comfortable. Like step into this leap of faith because you will be caught. And life is cleansing all of this for you. Life is like, we need to get rid of things, Saggy. Let's make space for a new life. Let's make way for a new, happier, abundant life. And so this new moon is that. It's like we're closing the full chapter. And this is this new moon is really bringing all of this so that we can begin anew. And especially if you feel like in your subconscious, there's been this sort of pesky energy that's been lingering, the lingering energy of the ex, the lingering energy of that betrayal, the lingering energy of that trauma, the lingering energy of that situation. It's like, this is the amazing time for you to just like, I let it go. I let it go. I let it go completely. And the more you surrender, the more you let go, the more you can love. And that is what this new moon is bringing into your life. Great time to kind of be isolated and to do lots and lots of journaling because many things are coming up. Your dreams may be popping right now, but there's just like a lot of inner work that is happening. So don't pressure yourself to perform in the outside world at this time. Like, take your time, like listen to your body, because there is so much transmutation happening within you and your emotions that we can force this. We can accelerate this. We can, you're about to have a renovation coming in December. So just enjoy this time of rest. Enjoy this time of taking a step back. Enjoy this time to just like, okay, let me just let all of this go. make peace with it, forgive what I need to forgive, let go what I need to let go, so that when December comes, you're going to be feeling in a whole new, better energy to receive so many more beautiful things in your life. So this is coming for you very strongly, especially with the 8th Lord going into the 12th house. I mean, this is not just a subconscious transformation and purge, but also a psychological transformation, a psychological purge. And you could be feeling a little bit vulnerable, but that's totally okay, Saggy. Embrace it and allow for the feelings to just move through you. Allow for the things to just move through you, because the healing is happening. And if you feel like you're like it's getting too intense or it's getting too scary, remind your mind, we are getting healed. We are healing. We are healing at this time. So that's why I mentioned the journaling for you is going to be fantastic. Great time to like let go. Like erase those pictures of the ex, let go of those clothes that you no longer need, like let go of the old you. Like it's like, okay, the old me used to dress like this all the time. I'm kind of ready for some new fashion, new style, new energy, new things. And especially if there's like things that remind you of the past, then let it go, or at least put it away in a box, put it in your attic and like just release it, minimum. And that could be a fantastic way to start like the purge happening in your life. Now let's go a little bit deeper into these messages. What else do we have for Sagittarius for this new moon in Scorpio? For Sagittarius, this new moon in Scorpio. And we have surrender to the magic of who you are. All of this is happening because you're becoming more authentic to who you really are. You're becoming more of you, more into your own essence. And during this period where maybe it could be tough, it's like, are you going to hate yourself for it, or are you going to give yourself even more love? This is a time where your inner child and your inner self is like, just love me in my mess. Just love me in my transformation. Just love me in my transmutation. Because we're becoming more bright and we're becoming a better version of ourselves. We also have surrender addictions. This is an amazing time to release those addictions, especially secret addictions that you may have. Addictions to, they could be some so subtle, to like negative thinking, all the way to substance abuse, food addiction, pornography addiction, addiction to anything. This is the time to kind of release those addictive patterns that have been blocking you. And we also have surrender to play. Play, have fun. I know we're going through the shadow, but you can go through the shadow skipping. You know, like just play a little bit, have some fun, do some playful energy. Maybe, and that's why I say write or paint or, go and play some sports. All of these things are going to help you to just kind of come back into that joyful state, and it's going to help you to release. And plus, that could help you with the addictions. It's like, okay, I have this sort of addiction. What can we replace it with that is more playful? Like, okay, I like to scroll, I like to, watch pornography or things like this. It's like, okay, well, why don't we go and play something, or play soccer, or skip the rope, or, paint. Like, when we change this addictive pattern for something healthier, more innocent, more playful, that's when we really are tackling that addiction fully. Now let's see, what do we have for the self-care for Sagittarius? What is the best self-care for Sagittarius during this new moon? And it's ground yourself, baby. That's the best one, because there's going to be lots of mental energy going. Ground yourself, walk in nature, take off your shoes, sit under the tree, meditate, breathe deeply. All of these energies are going to help you to feel stable, grounded, while you're going through this great, beautiful, and gorgeous transformation. Alrighty, my beautiful Saggies, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And if you like them, make sure to give me a hype. And of course, remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to get a discounted session with me. Alrighty, Saggy, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And if you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Capricorns. Welcome, Capricorn, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And for you, this new moon is happening in the sector of your dreams, aspirations, friendships, networks, and Associations. This is actually something really nice for you because this is allowing for new friendships to come into your life. Especially if you've been feeling like, I'm like the solo person, I'm the lone wolf, people don't get me, I'm different, I'm weird, I can't seem to find people that I can relate with, I can't seem to find my soul family, I can't seem to find the friends that I need in my life. This is a fantastic new moon to transform all those psychological patterns with associations and friendships. And you may just have a reflection where like people are going to be so happy to be your friend, so happy to know you, so happy that you came into their lives, so happy that they can have some association from you. This is a fantastic time to go out there and let yourself be seen, baby. Okay? Let yourself be seen by the world. Also, this deals a lot with authenticity. So Capricorn, if you felt like you had to be something to, like you had to change yourself to be something, or you had to be something that you're not to get somewhere, it's kind of like sometimes we put ourselves into a job that's like, okay, it's paying the bills, it has status, but do you feel actually authentic in the job? Do you feel like actually like this job is for me, like it represents who I am? It's like all of these things is like being transformed at this time. And it's saying you can live your dreams, Capricorn, like the true dreams of the core of your being. And you don't have to change. You don't have to become something else. You can just be you, your weird, freaky, different, authentic self. And if that's been a little bit hard because maybe you grew up feeling like love is conditional. If I'm not a good girl or a good boy, if I'm not good at school, if I'm not all these things, then I'm not deserving of love, or I'm not deserving of affection, or I'm not deserving of recognition. These things are being transformed in your life, my beautiful Capricorn, and that you can really step into more authenticity for yourself. And as you become authentic more in you, then you naturally are going to attract those people that are like, yo, Cappy, where have you been? You're so cool. You're such a cool person. Like, we need you in this group. We need you in this community. We need you in this association. And you're going to feel really in alignment. Also, dreams. Capricorn, have you been struggling with your dreams where you're just like, yeah, I always wanted to do that, but it's too late. It's not happening. That's not for me. I'm not going to be that person. Like, if there's frustration with the dreams where it's like, yeah, I wanted to do it, but it just didn't happen. Or, yeah, I gave up on that because I had to grow up. Whatever it is. It's like, now we're going to transform your dreams and your psychology around your aspirations and your dreams. And to help you get into alignment that, yeah, if there's that calling in your heart, it's because of a reason. It's not because of anything else. If you feel that true calling in your heart that you're passionate about, is because that seed has been implanted by the divine to inspire you. And all you have to do is like get out of your own way, believe in yourself, and go for it. And so there's great opportunity here to transform your feelings with others, to feel that, oh my gosh, I am loved. And like people like me and people adore me and people are appreciative of what I do, of what I bring to the table. And I'm being seen, truly seen with love and heart. And I don't have to be something else. This is going to be so transformative for you. At the same time, we have the 7th Lord going into the 11th house. So during this process, you can end up actually meeting the love of your life if you're single. During this process, you may end up meeting the perfect business partners that you needed to make your dreams come true. During this process, you can end up making more clients as you become more authentic in your own skin. But there's going to be massive expansion of really getting you into the right groups of people so that you can be uplifted to a better version of yourself. Now, let's look a little bit deeper here. What else do we have for my beautiful Capricorns when it comes to this new moon in Scorpio? For Capricorn, new moon in Scorpio. Reward yourself. Yeah, you're great. You're great, Capricorn. Reward yourself. Give yourself a reward for being brave enough to be yourself. Give yourself a pat in the back for how amazing you've been doing everything, how much hard work you've been doing. And this could be the reward too, that people are just going to truly see you and be amazed by who you are. But reward yourself, give yourself a nice little present, a nice little, spoil yourself a little bit this month. It's like, be kind. You are a very hard worker. You've done a lot of hard work. You've done a lot of energy. You've been very disciplined. This is a time where it's like, let's celebrate you for your achievements, baby, and let the world see you. We also have a blessing in disguise. There is definitely a blessing that is about to come to you into your life that you don't even see coming. Meeting the exact person that you needed to meet to just like, boom, get you to the next level. Like, there is a blessing waiting for you, and it's like about to come out. So just go out there and let yourself be seen, because the blessing is not going to knock on your door when you're being isolated. The blessing is coming when you're like out and about shining your light, and boom, it gets in alignment. And have confidence. Have confidence in your uniqueness. Have confidence in your authenticity. Have confidence in who you are. Have confidence in the fact that you have done the work, that you have put a lot of energy into whatever it is that you do. Have confidence in who you are, Capricorn. And like, people are going to love this. They're going to be magnetized to you. Okay. Now let's see, what is the best self-care for my Capricorns during this new moon in Scorpio? What is the best self-care for my Capricorns for this new moon in Scorpio? Oh, spend time with friends. Yeah, such a friendly energy. Like, friend vibe. Best friends forever, ring. Yes, we have lots of friend energy here. Like, spend time with friends, spend time in community, go out and be seen, crack a joke, make friends in every corner. Like, just get into the friendly vibe. Like, go into this energy just being like, the whole world is my friend. Everybody's my friend. And I am friend with everybody. And this is going to be a wonderful, wonderful energy for you. Alrighty, Capricorn, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give me a hype. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me at a discounted price. Alrighty, Capricorn, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate you. Love you guys so much. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Aquariuses. Welcome, Aquarius, to your horoscope for this new moon in Scorpio. And for you, this is going to be great because it's a new moon in your career, a new beginning in your purpose in life, a new beginning in your career, a new job could be coming, a new promotion, a new position. And this is something that you have been wanting to happen. And especially if you've been feeling like, I've been blocked, like I feel like I haven't been able to find a job. I've been a little bit like what is going on with my purpose? Like, what am I going to do about money? Because Saturn has been in your house of money, just kind of like restricting that financial situation. And you may be feeling like, okay, like, where is the money? Where are the opportunities? Where is the situations with the work? Like, why is there so much blockages? So now there's a renovation and a rewind and a perfect time for you to rebirth your career, rebirth your purpose in life, and rebirth what it is that you want to offer the world here. So with this new moon, don't keep holding on to the past. Don't keep holding on to the old ideas. With the Mercury retrograde here, it's also giving you a possibility to rewrite the story around your success. Rewrite your story around what it truly means to be successful. And allow yourself to open up, especially if you feel like, I've been knocking on this door. I've been trying to get this job and I'm not getting it and I'm not getting it. And I find so much blockages and so many things are going against me. Then let go of that door. Go somewhere else. Like, cast a net. Let yourself see more of the opportunities of something else that you can do. Don't close yourself off to that one idea that has to come out like that. Open yourself up to the possibilities. Understand that it's not about what you want, but it's like, what does God want you to do? What does God want you to dedicate yourself so that you make a career out of that? And so especially with the energies of the 6th Lord going into the 10th house, I definitely see that there could be a new chance for a new position, new job to come into your life, new ways of living, a new healthier lifestyle, especially if you had like a career that was like not healthy at all, where maybe you were working all night, maybe you know, working in environments that were really heavy with lots of drugs and lots of alcohol, or environments where they're just like heavy overall. This is a great time for a new energy. Okay? New energy. Open yourself up to new types of jobs. Open yourself up to asking your boss for a higher position, a higher promotion, a higher level. And if there's any psychological blocks here where it's just like, no, I want this, or they're never going to give me that, or my boss hates me, or like whatever blocks, this is a great time to journal about all of that so that we are able to open ourselves up to the possibilities, to greater possibilities when it comes to the energies of finances and for the energies of your profession and purpose in life, to really get into alignment with what you really came here to do. Let's look a little bit deeper into your messages here. What else do we have for Aquarius when it comes to the new moon in Scorpio? For Aquarius, new moon in Scorpio. And we have positivity, faith, and optimism. We got to stay positive. We got to stay faithful. We got to stay, you know, optimistic about your career. And that could be it. Like maybe there's a lot of dark insecurities or dark ideas or dark insecurities that are just like making you feel like, no, I'm not going to reach that. They're not going to give me that. I can't do that other job. Like to release this and to really step into more positive energy with your career. We also have the courage to ask for and accept help from others. Maybe that's another thing that's blocking you, where you're just like, I don't want to bother people with what I need. I don't want to ask for help. These are all blockages that we can work through. And life is saying you can do it with people. And that's one of your greatest gifts, my beautiful Aquarius, is that your assets is everybody that you know. And you know a lot of people. So friends like to help friends. I mean, true friends like to help friends like you do. So open up to it, because there's definitely lots of possibilities here if you let other people help you. And we also have unlimited ideas, man. You're going to have so many ideas of what I can do, how I can do it, and write them down and start taking some action towards these purposes in life. You know, try to start taking some action, because you do have lots and lots of ideas to transform or to better your career and your purpose. Now let's see. What are some messages for self-care for Aquarius for this full new moon in Scorpio for Aquarius? And we have, aromatherapy. Aromatherapy can help you shift your mindset. Maybe some of you guys will do a lot better working in some wellness thing, or working with aromatherapy, or working as a Ayurvedic practitioner, or working as somebody who helps others become healthier, or a healthier mindset. These will be wonderful things for you. If you are interested in working with aromatherapy, leave me a comment, because I can help you with that. I advocate for essential oils, and it's a great job. It's a wonderful job. So if you're interested in that, let me know. But there's definitely something here that's like, with aromatherapy, you can shift the mindset, or working with health and wellness could also be a wonderful route for you. Alrighty, my beautiful Aquariuses, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And if you like these messages, make sure to give me a hype. And also remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the discounted code here in the description below to get a one-on-one session with me at a great price. Alrighty, my beautiful Aquarius, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. Truly, truly appreciate you. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Pisces. Welcome, Pisces, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And for you, Pisces, this new moon is happening in the 9th house of beliefs. And this is a great time for you to transform your self-limiting beliefs, and also to renovate your faith. And if you have too many faiths where it's like, well, I follow everything, kind of like really aligning yourself with the healthiest faith for you. This is a time where it's like life is really calling for you to step into your dharma, into your duty, and to no longer live in the shadows, to no longer live in limitation, to no longer live in the minimum, but to truly step into your most dharmic calling of yourself. This could take you into going back to school, into teaching, into getting a mentor that can get you to a new level, into getting closer to the divine or having more faith in yourself. And this is also a great time for you to heal your relationship with God if you have some sort of anti-religious or anti-spiritual or angry towards, God because of this or because of that. Like here, the new moon is helping you to renovate that, but more than anything, to really help you get a better set of mindset, like belief systems. And that we can have belief systems that are positive for you, that uplift you, that make you a better person. This is the best thing for you, my beautiful Pisces. So it wants to uplift you. It wants to expand your world. It wants to get you to a new, expansive life. Are you ready, Pisces? Or are you scared? Or are you limiting? Are you ready for this new life? Are you ready to step into a new path? Are you ready to step into the unknown? Are you ready to step into it with faith so that you can expand yourself to a new and better world? This is a time where life wants to make you limitless and take away any sort of limitations in which you find yourself in the current time. These could be limiting beliefs, limiting perceptions, limiting philosophies, and maybe a pattern of living that has limited you, that is no longer serving you. And especially from the fact that we have also the fifth lord going into the ninth, life here is saying is like aligned your passion and your imagination with what it is that you came here to do, your dharma. There could also be something where it's like life wants to expand you to a new level if you let yourself step into a romantic relationship, that you don't have to stay alone. Stepping into this romantic relationship or having children is going to get you into a whole new unlimited part of your life. Okay, so passions, creative projects, using your intelligence, and romance partners, romantic partners or children are the key to help you get out of this comfort zone, to help you go into a new expansion of who you are, and to get you into alignment with your highest divine self. There could be a massive realization here with God at this time. So this is all wanting to uplift you, to get you to a higher version of yourself. And it's also saying like, Pisces, the time has come to step into a most amazing version of yourself that is not limited, that doesn't feel down, that doesn't feel oppressed, that doesn't feel like it needs to beg, but it's in this feeling of expansive energy, that you truly feel expansive in all aspects of your life. And so it's really trying to get you into alignment with your divine purpose and your life purpose. Let's look a little bit deeper into your messages here, my beautiful Pisces. What do we have here for Pisces? Oh, what do we have here for Pisces when it comes to your new moon in Scorpio for Pisces? New moon in Scorpio. Creative project. Yes, we do have the fifth house going into the ninth. A creative project, creating new life, creating a new situation in your life, creating a new pattern. Like a creative project is going to be so good for you, to truly step into this creativity and to truly take your passions very seriously, because this creative project or creating new life or creating a new romantic situation could really help you to expand yourself. Look at this, family. Yes, life is calling for you to step into family. Life is calling for you to step into having children, having a partner, getting married. Like, this is the next level of dharma. This is the next level of your life. And getting closer to your family. You know, you don't have to be alone in the world with people who are not your family. Because the thing about it is like the people who are not your family, They may seem like they care about you, but they're not your family. So your family is your well-wishers. Your family is the people who really care about you. The strangers around you may seem like they care, but when it comes, down to shove, like when it comes to actually showcasing it, everybody goes to their families. So get close to your family during this time, especially as Thanksgiving is coming. Like, be close to family and like understand that you are ready for you to create your own family, for you to get married, for you to have your babies, for you to have this home. That's where life wants to take you into this next level. That's why Saturn is in your sign saying, okay, we're no longer a child. We're no longer a kid. We're no longer a teenager. We're an adult. And adult things, we do. And adult things is like we become responsible of creating our own family. And that brings a lot of joy and happiness. And the time to go, it's now. Let's go. We have been holding ourselves back from this. We have been like, oh, I don't know. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Oh, you're ready. You are ready. And you are ready now. You're more than ready. This is the moment. Like Saturn is in your sign. It's like, this is it. This is the moment. No more waiting around. No more procrastinating your true destiny. No more keeping yourself, young forever 21. We're getting older. And time to step into this new duties of adulthood. And it's not going to be something oppressive. And it's not going to be something, oh, but then my dreams don't come true. Or, oh, then no, it's the next level, baby. It's the next level. So time to go into this. Now let's see, what else do we have here for my beautiful Pisces? For the self-care for Pisces for this new moon in Scorpio. And we have, sex. Procreation, baby. Procreation, get close to somebody, get married, and, unite with your partner. Unite. Like, don't be afraid to tie the knot. Don't be afraid to get married. Don't be afraid to step into building a life together. It's that time, that connection. It's calling for you. Alrighty, my beautiful Pisces. Those were your messages. If you like them, make sure to give me a hype. And also remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me at a discounted price. Alrighty, my beautiful Pisces, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. Truly, truly appreciate you. And thank you to all my brothers and sisters who are in this video. Thank you so much. Truly love you so much. Thank you for your hypes, your likes, and your comments. I love to read every single one of your comments. And sending everybody so much love and light. And I'll be seeing you on the next video. Hari Bol and Hari Krishna.